What on earth did this phone go through? The entire outer ring of the rear camera has been ground flat, and there's a huge opening between the screen and the middle frame. Everyone in the comment section is discussing. What exactly did this phone go through? Honestly, I feel bad for it. Now let's look at the front screen. The front screen is also destroyed. This phone looks like it wasn't purchased too long ago. Looking again, all three metal camera rings have been ground down, and the rear camera has been severely damaged. As we all know, replacing the rear camera casually will cause pop-up alerts. Here we can see the front camera is also damaged. So what on earth happened to this phone to end up this badly? According to the fan's description, the data inside is very important. Let's start by opening the screen. Some people quietly watch the video, but they secretly like, comment, share, repost, and follow. Those people are just too adorable. The moment we open the screen, I'm completely shocked. There's a ton of dust inside the phone, and broken glass shards. The front camera, ambient light sensor, infrared camera, all are damaged, but the fan said the phone can still turn on. So first, let's remove the broken screen. Some people quietly watch the video, but they secretly like, comment, share, repost, and follow. Those people are just too adorable. First disconnect the battery flex cable, then disconnect the display, touch, and sensor cables. Now we can remove the screen. I must say, iPhone screens are getting thinner. The internal panel is basically as thin as an A4 paper. For a phone this badly damaged, we need to check if the motherboard is leaking current. Connect the ammeter, and we see the boot current is normal, which means the motherboard doesn't have a short. To confirm further, let's test it with another screen. The fan chose to replace it with a genuine Apple screen. So we'll test with an original display. Snap on a brand new original screen, connect the battery, and power on the phone. Now the phone powers on, but does that mean everything is fine? Not necessarily. Let's test the Wi-Fi and baseband. Wi-Fi works fine. For the baseband, we see a SIM card inside, and signal is showing. Check about this iPhone. The screen shows unknown part because it's not yet paired. This is normal, but Face ID already shows an issue. This is a 256GB Chinese version iPhone 15 Pro Max. Let's test the cameras. Rear cameras don't open. Switch to front camera's black screen again. Also, the flashlight doesn't work. Go to settings to check crash logs. We found a panic log starting with 4. Tap in to view it. From our experience, this is usually caused by non-original parts. Let's power off the phone. Can the front and rear cameras be fixed? As you all know, the rear, front, and Face ID modules are encrypted. Replacing them casually will cause pop-ups and Face ID will stop working. First, remove the earpiece module. Remove several mainboard screws. Disconnect the power button flex, lower antenna, and charging flex. Take out the SIM tray. Remove front camera and Face ID module. Due to the deformation, it's extremely hard to remove. The three most important parts here are the infrared camera. The other two are reparable. All three cameras are shattered. Now remove the rear cameras. You'll notice it's very hard to take them out. After removing the rear cameras, we see the iPhone 15 Pro Max has a periscope lens, so it's relatively large. Let's look inside the periscope lens. The sensor module is completely shattered. This camera is completely dead. How do we replace it without triggering the warning? Let's keep going. Remove LiDAR and in the motherboard. On iPhone 15 Pro, the back of the motherboard has flex cables. Disconnect them and take out the motherboard. Check the motherboard carefully for any cracks or warping. Okay, the motherboard is lucky, no cracks or bending. Next, remove the Taptic engine and loudspeaker. Some people quietly watch the video, but they secretly like, comment, share, repost, and follow. Those people are just too adorable. After removal, peel off the battery. Adhesive to take out the battery. Some people quietly watch the video, but they secretly like, comment, share, repost, and follow. Those people are just too adorable. We find the back of the battery is also very dirty, full of tiny glass shards. At this point, we've removed all encrypted components inside the phone. Now we'll try to repair the front and rear cameras. The rear camera is beyond saving, so we'll replace it. Now for the front camera and Face ID, let's separate the front components and inspect the infrared and ambient light parts. If those are intact, we'll just replace the casing. That way, Face ID can be restored. First, use a grinder to remove the glue. Then peel off the metal plate on the back. Now we can remove the infrared and dot projector module. We need to separate one more time. After removing the cap, let's check. Unfortunately, the chip inside is broken. Face ID is beyond saving. Only a full official replacement would work, but it's very expensive. We grab an original dismantled frame, reinstall the LiDAR module from the fan's phone, clean the dust from speaker and vibration motor before installing. Some people quietly watch the video, but they secretly like, comment, share, repost, and follow. Those people are just too adorable. After installing, we clean the motherboard thoroughly, clean off glass and dust on the battery too, then reinstall the motherboard into the new frame. Reconnect all rear flex cables, screw in the main screws. Reconnect all accessory cables. After discussing with the fan, we decided to use a dismantled front module for the rear. We also used an original dismantled camera, no pop-up alerts. Install both front and rear cameras. Clean the earpiece unit and reinstall it. Some people quietly watch the video, but they secretly like, comment, share, repost, and follow. Those people are just too adorable. Clean the phone again, apply new adhesive on the battery, use a roller to press it down, then install the battery, use the roller again. Clean residual glue around the frame, apply new waterproof seal, install the brand new original screen, connect sensor, screen, and battery flex cables, clean the shield and reinstall it, use new screws from the box. Some people quietly watch the video, but they secretly like, comment, share, repost, and follow. Those people are just too adorable. Clean dust once again, peel off waterproof seal protector, close the screen, don't rush, install bottom screws, place the phone in a clamping tool for sealing pressure. Some people quietly watch the video, but they secretly like, comment, share, repost, and follow. Those people are just too adorable. After sealing, take out the phone, install the last 2 screws, now turn on the phone, even with an original screen. There's still no true tone without diagnostics. No alert for non-genuine camera though. Let's test the front camera again, still doesn't work. Do you know why? Go to About, you'll see no alert for rear cameras. To fix the front camera, you must back up the data and install a fresh system. Only then will the front camera work. After backup, we install the system, then activate the phone. Some people quietly watch the video, but they secretly like, comment, share, repost, and follow. Those people are just too adorable. After activation, still no true tone. Let's test the front camera. It now works again. So the front camera issue is fixed. Now let's resolve the display alert. Hold volume buttons and plug in charger to enter diagnostic mode. Choose simplified Chinese. Connect Wi-Fi. Tap agree on the computer using Apple's diagnostic tool. Click system configuration. After success, restart the phone. Now true tone can be turned on again. Did you learn something today?